Oliver was a bright, curious boy who loved reading more than anything else. His room was filled with picture books, storybooks, and especially his favourite, an alphabet book with big, colourful letters. One rainy afternoon, Oliver sat by the window, tracing the letters on the page with his finger. He sighed. I wish I could really step into the alphabet and see what each letter's world looks like. Just then, whoosh, the letters began to glow. The whole book shook and popped open, and out came the alphabet train, puffing smoke shaped like A, B, and C. A friendly conductor with a tall hat, Mr. Alphabet, leaned out and called, All aboard, Oliver! We're going on an alphabet adventure. Oliver's eyes sparkled. Really? Me? Of course, said Mr. Alphabet with a grin. Every letter has a surprise waiting just for you. Oliver grabbed his backpack and hopped on. The train tooted loudly. Choo-choo, ABC, come explore with me. A is for Apple Adventure. The train screeched to its first stop, A. The doors opened and Oliver stepped into a sunny apple orchard. Bright red apples sparkled on the trees, and tiny ants carried apple slices back to their hill. Suddenly, an alligator in an apron waved from under the trees. Would you like an apple pie? She asked politely. Oliver laughed. A is for apple, ants, and alligator. He bit into a warm slice of apple pie. It tastes amazing. B is for balloons and bears. The train puffed into B. All around were bouncing balloons floating through the sky. A friendly bear in a bow tie waved, holding a basket of blueberries. Hello, Oliver, said the bear. Take a balloon and a berry. Oliver picked a bright blue balloon and a handful of berries. B is for balloon, bear, and blueberry. The bear chuckled. Don't forget bow tie. Oliver giggled as he ran back to the train. C is for castle and cat. The train whistled into C. A sparkling castle stood tall, its windows glowing with light. At the gate sat a cat wearing a golden crown. Welcome, Oliver, purred the cat. Would you like a cookie from my castle kitchen? Oliver munched happily. C is for castle, cat, and cookie. The cat bowed. And crown too. D is for dancing ducks. At D, Oliver stepped onto a shiny dance floor where dozens of ducks in disco clothes waddled to the beat of a drum. Oliver twirled, clapped and laughed. D is for dance and ducks. E is for elephants and eggs, and the next stop was E, where a line of elephants balanced enormous eggs on their trunks. Each egg hatched into a tiny emu that chirped happily. Oliver gasped. E is for elephant, egg, and emu. F is for forest frogs. At F, Oliver found himself in a deep green forest. Dozens of cheerful frogs played fiddles, filling the forest with music. He clapped to the music. F is for forest frogs and fiddles. G is for giraffes in a garden. At G, tall giraffes watered a glittering garden of glowing flowers. One giraffe bent down and gave Oliver a shiny green gem. Thank you, said Oliver. G is for garden, giraffe, and gem. More magical letters. The alphabet train chugged on, stopping at more wonderful worlds. H, a happy hippo blowing huge heart-shaped bubbles. I, an igloo where friendly iguanas served ice cream. J, a joyful jungle where jaguars played jump rope. K, a kangaroo wearing a crown, offering Oliver a kite. L, a shining lake where lions and lemurs sang lullabies. M, a mountain full of monkeys munching on mangoes. Oliver laughed and learned at every stop. Z is for Zanny Zebra. Finally, the train slowed at its last stop, Z there. A zebra with rainbow stripes and zigzag socks jumped up and down. Welcome to Z. You've made it through the whole alphabet, Oliver. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.